It's a rather warm Saturday afternoon. Just over 80 in the shade, about over 90 in the sun. Anyhow, got the day off of work today, so I've been, of course, in the shop doing stuff. Ta-da! The axle's in permanently. Finally! That was a chore, doing by yourself, but anyway, I got the cover siliconed on and everything, so that's staying on there. And then I decided that I'd leave my U-bolts bare metal and paint and clear coat them so they kind of match the cover. I kind of like how that came out. Came out really cool, in my opinion. Got my coils mounted, and I got stainless steel bolts with never sees. A bunch of never sees in there to hopefully keep some rust down. Stainless steel bolts for there. And as you can see, I also got my shocks just hanging there because I painted those this morning with some of that Rust-Oleum paint, rust tough stuff. I've heard that's pretty good, and they're still kind of sticky. Maybe they're not now. Let's see. Yeah, they're getting better. Leave them there for a couple more hours, and then I got my backing plates and steering rods mounted, also with stainless steel bolts. You know, gotta look all fancy. And got my front shocks hanging because those were a little sticky as well. So anyway, it's looking mighty fine in my opinion for a darn frame. I'm just getting happy that it's starting to look like a chassis again. This evening I might mount the brakes. I need to get those on the rear at least, and I might put them on the front. I'm not sure. It'll be a chore getting them on the front because I don't have any steering hooked up. So my cups are going to tend to just want to move back and forth, but we'll see. My order from Classic Parts should be here Tuesday, and that's going to consist of my motor mounts and transmission mounts. So this coming weekend I might mount the motor and tranny finally. We'll see. I'm not sure. Just depends on time. I do have to work this coming weekend, so you know, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, just happy that we're making more progress, and you know, progress is better than no progress. So, and I've got a rather large order coming from Classic Parts, so I'll just put it this way, another $800 worth of parts, which won't surprise many of you, because you know, when you're doing a restoration and you do a restoration the right way, you get new stuff. You know, you do reuse some stuff, but you try and get new stuff. For me, I've been just getting as much new and stainless nuts and bolts that I can. My brake lines, I went ahead and ordered those. Those are also stainless steel instead of bare metal, so that way hopefully they won't rust for a while. So I've been trying to, you know, leave this thing mainly stock, but just kind of upgrading as far as, you know, the quality went. Trying to, instead of just use grade 5 bolts, I've been trying to go to grade 8 bolts and try to go to stainless. This is grade 8 stainless bolts here for my track bar, which is probably a little bit overkill, but you know, just that much more insurance. Coil springs, I've got grade 8 on those. These might be grade 5, I'm not sure. All I know is the nut and bolt store was starting to dig into my wallet a little bit more than I was happy about, so I think I stepped down a little bit on those. Anyway, so that's the update. I got the other side on there as well. I don't know if I can see that. The other backing plates on there. Anyway, I'm just happy to see the axle and everything coming together. And when my parts get here, I'm going to try and get those on. I got a couple surprise parts coming, so I'm not going to name off everything. But so anyway, that's the update. Hope you all are having a good weekend. Talk to you later. See ya.